Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing good. As usual, I hope you're sheltered and I hope you're fed and I hope you're having a good day. We are here at the Motel 6. We did move to a different location, but it's still a Motel 6. We like them because they don't make us pay a deposit and they don't care about our dogs. And it's usually a clean, comfortable room and they leave the light on for you. Anyway, we do have a family member that's been kind of coming around, understanding that this is not really our fault, what we're going through, and has been trying to help the best she can to keep us off the street. So we're very appreciative of that. I don't know how long we'll be able to stay in this motel, but we're trying to stay as long as possible. I do have some interesting good news. We did hear from the Attorney General's office yesterday, and it sounds like they are going to take our case. They took all the information from us and got some paperwork. We had to fix some of the dates and different things, but once we sign the paperwork, they're going to be investigating a new Leaf Phoenix Bridge for the discrimination lawsuit against us for trying to kick us out for discriminatory reasons because we have autism. So that's good news. That's good news. I'm glad. Even if nothing else, they need to learn not to treat people like that, you know. It'd be nice. Yeah, we might get some money out of the deal, but the main thing is that they're going to learn not to treat people the way they've been treating people, because that's just not right. Homeless people deserve to be treated with respect just as much as anyone else. It's not always their fault they lose their housing. Sometimes it's disabilities, sometimes it's losing a job, sometimes it's illness, sometimes it is drug addiction. But you know, there's people that live in homes that are drug addicts too, that are addicted to drugs. So it's not just homeless people. There's plenty of people that live in homes that have drug addiction problems too. So blaming people for being on the streets because of drug addiction is just wrong, because it's a problem and they need help with it. I think we should have mandatory detox for people who are on the streets with drug addiction problems personally, and then they need to get into homes immediately afterwards, and they need to have someone to help them, you know, monitor them and help them to get back on their feet again. I don't think we should just leave people out on the streets. I think it's completely immoral to leave people out on the streets. I don't deserve to be on the streets, and neither does anyone else. Because with the experience that I've had, the way they just lump everyone together, no matter what their situation, and dehumanize them on the streets is completely wrong. Completely wrong. And so many people are going through this. I see so many elderly people with disabilities that are on the streets right now, and it's just completely wrong. There's no right in it at all. And if one person who's an elderly person that's disabled is lumped in with all the drug addicts, that's wrong. So that's why I'm so against, you know, calling homeless people drug addicts. It's dehumanizing and it's just wrong, and it stops people from getting help. Now, anybody with a drug addiction problem can go to detox of their own free will, but I personally think it should be mandatory. If you're out doing fentanyl, if you're out doing heroin, if you're out doing whatever illegal drugs that you're doing, it needs to be kind of like forced help, really, I think. That's just my opinion. But for one thing, you know, it's almost like they're zombies when they're doing fentanyl. And I don't think that we should leave zombies on the streets. I think they need to be in hospital. I think they need to be getting detoxed, and they need to get support to be either in an institution if they can't do anything else, or at least in some kind of housing, because I don't think anybody should be on the streets. I think it's horrible. I think it's so many people that if we just help them, if we just give them the help they need, they could get back on their feet and be, you know, good citizens. It's horrible the way they treat people. It really is. I mean, do we leave a bunch of people on the streets that can't even take care of themselves? I see people having outbursts every day of not being able to control their speech and not being able to take care of themselves, and just, why do we do this to people? You just throw people away like that. It's horrible, and it needs to stop. And anyway, I hope that us talking to the DA or the Attorney General and getting this case will help other people as well to not be treated in a dehumanizing way in these shelters. Hopefully this will be, a good win for homeless people everywhere to stand up for their rights and not be treated like this, because it's completely ridiculous. So anyway, just wanted to share the good news with you, and hope you're having a great day, and hopefully we can somehow stay off the streets for a little while is what I'm hoping and praying. But it is what it is. I guess the universe has plans for us, so for whatever's meant to be will be. So anyway, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel, and give me a like and a thumbs up, and and share it with your friends, and whatever else you can do on there. Leave me a comment. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.